What is going on, guys? Today we have got another set of upgrades and also another daily SBC. We've got the 80 plus player picks and also an 84 times 7. It is repeatable once, and I think that is it at the moment. We've got 3 days to complete that. That one is, I don't even know what it's got requirements. It is an 85, 187. They just make it up, I swear. But in terms of that, obviously that's a great saver pack. And now you've got the options of either keeping for team of the season, which is likely to be on Friday. I think it's going to be community to start with, judging from the voting system. Or you can open them now to the hopes of an R9. They are a little bit easier to craft this time round. It's only 2 rares, exactly gold, and only 8 players to do them. So we'll be doing a fair few of them. If you want to subscribe to the channel, we'll probably try and get as many as possible. But basically, this is likely what you're going to get. If we can get all of these in, and then you just need 2 rares, and we'll show you how do we grind these. Are these very easy to prepare for team of the season, for obviously now, or obviously in the near future, because we've got 3 days to get them done. 1 of 3, I do like 1 of 4s. Hakimi to start with, good fodder. I can imagine 83s and 84s are going to come out of these like hotcakes, because from 80 to 82, there is still a lot of players, unfortunately. I'm always a big fan of the 82 plus. 81 plus is quite nice, but the 1 of 4 is always absolutely incredible. We don't see it very often just yet. I can imagine probably in towards the end of footies or kind of start of footies, we might see more bigger upgrades on the Monday, but for now we've got to deal with what we've been dealt. So the best way is to grind these out then. We've got a few different ways, so strap yourselves in. There is a lot of ways to get packs, to get players, to be able to put in these 80 plus player picks. Always remember, if you are obviously doing these upgrades, make sure that once you've actually done one, you can't open any more packs, which makes them that little bit harder to do. Are you tired of using players like this? I would much rather have teams more like this. Then I recommend going over to skycoach.gg for all of your coaching and coins needs. They are cheap, fast and reliable, but at the checkout, make sure you are using code JT11 for a discount on your orders. Back to the video. But you can still get it done quite easily. So let's go to the start with. First off and first and foremost is going to be objectives. Get all of these done. We've only got 9 more days, obviously, of this season until we move into the next one. That should come right around the Premier League team of the season or just shy abouts. We've still got a lot of things that you can do. Obviously, the trophy, the Titan Trophy Cup is there. Silver Stars is obviously good for packs. We have plenty of first owner fiestas, foot birthday challenges, Silver Beasts. Always good to stock that club up. We also have Frankie Lampard and also Armand Bergkamp. The only thing is, a lot of these are guaranteed ratings, so they're not going to give you much commons, to be honest. So if we then keep going down, you've got Commonables, you've got Saudi League, obviously, and the rest, yada yada. If you want to do gameplay, perfect. You've got Rival Rewards, obviously this week, Foot Champs, standard. That obviously will come, well, Rival Rewards should come at the same time, but Foot Champs would be once these are gone. In terms of SBCs, we've obviously got a fair few ways that you can get this done, and the perfect way at the moment, which is absolutely sensational, is the silverware smelting every day. So if you're doing it from today, you've got how many days for the 80 plus? I think it's 3 days normally we get. Where's my favorites? We normally get 3 days for these upgrades. I didn't even put it in a favorite. Brilliant. So they are here. But yeah, we've got 3 days to go. So technically, if we count obviously today, you've got 7, 14, 21 upgrades of these silver smeltings to do. That will give you pretty much, give or take, 21 to 22 picks for the next 3 days. Obviously, like I said, as soon as you do one, you technically can't open these packs anymore. So that is always the catch-21 with these player picks, which kind of makes the value of the ones where you could save for later, where it basically puts the pick in a pack. That was actually quite good for actually grinding these out. This is literally going to be get your club stacked up and then obviously do them later once you've finished. And then obviously maybe even on the final day. You might do a handful just to kind of get them done. But that's going to be a cracking one. You then obviously have the trophy crafting upgrade for the 280 plus. If you wanted to do that with some commons and then use the 2 rares in here, again, will work an absolute treat. If then we look a bit further down, you still have the premium mixed league upgrade. That one again is going to be a good one for a consistently opening and obviously then putting back in, because like we always suggest with these, you've obviously got Ligue 1, Serie A, Prem and also Lib and Sud. That's the easiest way personally. Marseille obviously for Ligue 1. Again, we have a full video out on how to do that upgrade if you want to check that out in a bit more detail. But in terms of that one's going to be great if you are willing to put the non-fodder based stuff or non-league SBC stuff back into this 80 plus and then keep rinsing it round. It's the only thing with the 80 pluses is, like I say, you've got to open them if you want to open more packs, which makes it a little bit harder to obviously grind these out and save them all whilst continually getting more golds into the club. That again is going to be the best two ways really to get more golds into your club. You can just keep doing the premium mixed league upgrade until your club is absolutely stocked. I was interested to see if they have done the 100 gold commons yet. We've just unfortunately got some very, very expensive packs in there. So again, I would personally go and actually just completely craft and open these to try and get that R9. The likely chance of getting him, very slim. Very, very slim. But the fact that we have got a lot of solid, trophy titans in this one, I would much rather try and go and get an R9 than just waiting out for a community team at a season. The only reason I say that is because this year, every single promo, every Monday, every Saturday, Sunday, we have got continuously amounts of daily upgrades, of guaranteed ratings, repeatable packs that we can consistently grind every single week. So to say that I'm saving stuff now, I don't need to. Once you've done your rival rewards, you get more gold cards. You do your foot champs, you get more gold cards. Daily SBCs, league upgrades, repeatable stuff. You are constantly getting cards into the club, so I never really need to grind out too much. It's very rare that I have to normally buy too many players for the 80 plus pick or the upgrade pack on a Monday to do at least 30 to 40 of them, and literally all I do is rivals, foot champs, and the daily SBCs. There's no real buying players, there's not too many packs that I'm opening. It is literally just a constant refresh with how many packs I have to open every single week just from playing the game. Obviously that does come at a cost of actually playing the game, doing champs every week, rival rewards. We do obviously have the season ending, so we'll get the final rival rewards. If you have done the 90 games or the 50 games, then obviously you'll get an extra few packs for doing that. With these player picks, they either go one or two ways, and I'm sure by the time this video's out, you'd have made your mind up if they are good or not. Personally, the player picks tend to be the better ones, and at least you can pick away from the duplicates if that's any constellation really. Normally you pick the highest rated anyway, so even if it's dupes, it can go back into another player. I do like them, and the fact that they're only 8 players just makes it that little bit easier to craft them out. Like I say, in terms of doing these really fast, it is just a standard go to your golds, then obviously just swap over to the rares if you can't see anybody on the first page, and literally tapping them like that. Very, very easy to complete. Unfortunately, it does, if you wanted to do a few of them, you do have to go all the way back out, which is very annoying. But if you are looking at maybe doing the League SBC way, like I say, if you stay away from Marseille players, Prem, Serie A, and then Lib and Suds, everything else can be put in. So literally you have an absolute handful to do very, very easily. So if I show you one as an example, obviously you're just staying away from them leagues. Ligue 1, as long as it's not Marseille, you're absolutely golden. We do Serie A instead of Bundes, which is perfect again. And there we go. We then just go to the rares. And again, same as. So you go German and Swedish. Life is good. Normally I do only when I've got duplicates rather than necessarily doing it straight away if I get, say, a full player pick worth, because obviously if you do get a duplicate and then you haven't got enough to put it in, it gets a bit annoying having to go buy the players. But it's a relatively easy grind. Let me know down below if you're opening or saving. Make sure you like and subscribe on this, and I'll see you all with hopefully 30 to 50 picks in about an hour. Take care. Peace.